Oh, I have to start over. Welcome to my world. Come on in. My name is Colleen. I'm in development, and I just get so excited because today I am talking about Staples, Minnesota, and it is absolutely my favorite place to visit, to be, and to dream. And welcome to my world. It is Mondays. It is arts and culture, and I am rare. And I know that now because, well, you'll have to just stick around. It has been a wonderful day because today I have announced my vacation day. I'm going to take this off. I have been living with my mother and my dad. My mother passed away, and it has been 10 months now, and I have been journeying through all of her beautiful things. And as you know, at the year of mourning, it just takes time. And I am in development, and her and I have written a book, and it is soon to launch, and I cannot wait. And the story is about a beautiful town called Staples, Minnesota. It is a mother's mission to the National Register of Historic Places while in remission. And I just can't wait to share it with you. And it has been a long time since I've left their home. I've been a caretaker. And today I announced that I'm going to a daycation to the Timbers. It's in Staples, the Timber Hotel. And I am not announcing the date because it is a covert operation. I am planning something very special for late summer. And I just want to take today to breathe and relax because when I talk Staples, it gets me excited. So I want to take my time, sit back. I changed my setting a little bit because I just wanted to learn how to talk to the camera and not to this computer. And so let's start with why Staples is so important. My mother, she said, never let the person or the people you are with or the places that you go change who you are. These experiences and people should make you shine brighter, and you will feel the difference. So if the people or places start to change who you are, then you're in the wrong place. And so when you talk about culture, culture is a wonderful thing, but we are our own cultural center. So I always think about that because I was in a situation where I was being changed and I did not know who I was. So part of my toolbox that I had when I raised my son was to make sure he understood who he was throughout his growing up. And when I introduced him to all these rare people, places, and voices that he grew up with, I had him understand that it was these people that were helping form who he was, and that when he went out into the world, and if he ever forgot who he was, just to come home to help him remind him who he was. So part of me, when I came home to help my mother and dad, who helped remind me when I was divorced many, many years ago, they helped remind me who I was. And it was shortly after that, about 18 years ago, when my twin brother found me an extreme home. And it was in Staples. And I walked in, and it had an opera house, which is why I'm in my Paris opera coat. And today I was at my playwriting class. I've been in for about a year. And I have been an extended invitation now until I think the end of summer. So it's quite exciting because today I actually wrote the last scene of my play. So getting back to my toolbox, helping to really ground ourselves with who we are, it is about culture. So welcome to my world. I am from a small town with a downtown called Perm, Minnesota. So I came back home here to my hometown, and then I went 40 miles from here to Staples, Minnesota. So I am going to share with you why Staples has helped me find my crown and why I say they saved my life. And it wasn't until I found them that I found who I knew I always wanted to be. I always wanted to be an artist. And when I had my twin brother who found me the 1907 All Original Opera House, and I walked in the doors that day and laid on that floor and stared up at those Capuchin monkeys, it's like I had just found the place that I knew I always wanted to be, and that was home. And then I met the people there, and then I met the history there, and that's when I just started to shine. So I met many, many people there, and I'm going to be sharing them in my digital home. And that's what I'm going to be building and working on. And that's what I'm in development now doing, getting it decorated and planning it. And as I continue working on my digital home, these videos are helping me to decorate it properly so that when I open up the doors and let you in, you'll be able to navigate and see it with ease. And you'll be able to find what room you'll like to be in. This Daycation is such a treat for me. As many of you probably have already been on multiple vacations, I have collected, like some of you have, a bucket list. Mine has grown to a forklift list. And I'm here to tell you that after years of building vision boards of all the rare people, places, and voices that I want to go and grow, I now need that forklift. I am starting here in my communities that have helped me find my crown, shine my crown, and I'm getting ready to bring my light out now to you so I can bring your stories back home and share it in my digital home. I think about our schools and our school systems. You know, I grew up in New York Mills, and we had basketball, and that was wonderful. And I'm so lucky to have had a teacher that was an artist, the very first artist I met. And when I looked at her, you know, I thought she was Janis Joplin, and she looked like like a rock star. And then when I got to know her and meet her, then I thought she was an Emily Dickinson. And I'm just so lucky that I had that teacher that was an artist. And I just encourage all the parents out there to really lean in to arts and culture. And if you have a vote on the table for some type of arts and culture, I hope that you vote for the strings and the violins. And I hope you vote for the plays and the stages, because even though we have tall, long legs and we can jump real high, you never know if that little girl wants to be a dancer. And you never know if she comes home at night and puts on her mother's hats and she talks to birds and she pretends that those pigeons are really having coffee and tea. So I hope that you look your child in the eye and you ask them, what are you good at? They just might be good at gardening or quilting. And I hope you build arts and culture in their lives. And I hope you pick Mondays, because what a way to spring into their week. So think about arts and culture in your school system when you build your great big scoreboards. Because I love basketball. I think I would eat a basketball. And I know I still have Kim Salty's sweat socks. And actually I have her ankle braces too. And I would probably eat Janet's. So I love basketball. I love volleyball. Shelly is still one of my best friends. And those sports did get me to college. But I loved arts and culture. And when I landed on that floor at that opera house, I was home. When my mother began preaching to me my whole life about my culture, and when she promised me that I am my own cultural center, and she said, no matter what, when I leave home, she says, you take who you are out into the world and don't let anyone change who you are. And she said, when you meet all those rare people in all those rare places, she says, let them make you brighter. And boy, was she right. And I thank Staples every single day for making me brighter. And I'm going to work the rest of my life shining my light on them. So I hope that you will pick a day and you will go to the Timbers and Lefties and stop in and see my Marv Giza. And you will enjoy Staples and make Staples your traveler's rest. And if you continue to take that 94 and you zip right through our state, well, then you're making a mistake. You need to hop over to Highway 10, take a look at Minnesota, look at the heart, the center of the state, and that's where Staples is. That's the heart of the highway. And that's where I want you to stay. And you will fall in love. And I did. And I want you to look us up and fall in love and bring us your history and help us spring forward into our future with you in it. And thanks for letting me share this on Monday. And I get to go on a staycation, and I will bring my camera, and I will be, it's a covert operation. And if I could find my secret, oh, here, hold on. Here's what I'm cooking up. It's a classified document. I have the menu. And I will be slowly announcing my menus as I can unveil them. So this is why I'm going. I'm brewing up a menu, and I hope to announce it and unveil it sometime in August. So please like my videos. And as you get to know me, I think you're going to find I'm pretty much, well, I'm going to change all the time. If I could call myself a building right now, I would call myself the ever-changing artistic event center. That's who I am. But I know one thing. I know who I am, and I think I'm pretty rare. And I know what Staples is. Staples is a rare place. And everyone I've met there, they are rare people. So I hope you see yourself as a rare person too. And I want to meet you. So thank you for your time. And remember me.